coming up next.
Home away from home.
The long-awaited 15-bedroom expansion of Hershey's Ronald McDonald House is complete. The $4.5 million building project also includes a much-needed increase in common area rooms. It is now able to provide compassionate lodging for an additional 750 families a year of seriously ill children being treated at Penn State Hershey's Children's Hospital.
Really, there would have been no way for us to spend time with her, you know, this very valuable time. But the more we can be there, especially the more my wife can be there, the much better she feels about it.
What do you think of this place here?
It's a saving grace.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Just to have your belongings in a room so you can go over there, because we were living out of our car for the first couple of days.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Everybody here has been great. Volunteers.
That's great.
Stay tuned for a tour on Pacola's Report from Harrisburg.
Hi, Kathy. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Well, it's good to be. We came in a different door this time.
Indeed
from
we
the
did.
program a few years ago.
A brand spanking new door.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here to see. What's behind the new door?
Well, we're here to show it to you.
Very good.
Welcome.
Very good.
I would like to introduce you to our volunteer.
Okay. Hi, Jamie. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you, Senator. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
he has
Glad
come
you're
back
here.
to see the new house and to see it.
Yeah, well, I think when we were here last time, and I can't remember when that was, but it was a number of years ago, you were planning, and now the plan has become a reality. So we want to show everybody what a lot of planning and hard work will result in.
And that's what we're here to do.
Okay, great.
We could not be more proud.
Why don't you come on into the living room?
All right, great. Sounds like a good idea.
Since you were here last time,
This is new.
we have increased this by 20,000 square feet. And we renovated an additional 8,500 square feet. And we finally have enough room for all of our guests.
Great, wonderful.
35 bedrooms.
Wonderful.
And for the most part, we haven't had to turn anyone away until this month.
Oh my, that's.
Yeah, just a couple. But this is our brand new living room. And as you remember, this is shared by all of the guests who stay at the house.
Right.
Everybody who is here has access to this beautiful home. And as you also probably remember, it's really run by our volunteers.
Right.
And our volunteer who is here today on duty and who's also a member of our board is Jamie Slivich. Jamie,
Hi, Jamie.
You've met.
Good to see you.
Yes. And Jamie is going to take us on the tour
Okay.
of the house and tell us a little bit about what each room represents and how it's used.
Before we start, Jamie, since you're on the board and a volunteer, we put in a plug for how you can become a volunteer at Ronald McDonald House.
You just come on in and say, I would love to help in one way or another. We can do it through meal programs. We can do it by manning the front desk. It's just a wonderful way to give back to the community.
Great.
And that's how you do it. You just walk through the door or give us a call.
We are going to introduce you to somebody exceedingly special.
In fact, right behind you, Senator, is Kathy Boback.
Oh, hi, Kathy. How are you?
Very good.
Very nice to meet you.
This is Morgan, our pet therapy dog.
Right. This is Morgan. She's been doing pet therapy here since 2007.
Okay.
I come twice a month on Thursday evenings. I sometimes bring the other boy with me as well. I have two. Morgan.
Now, how old is
Northumberland? She's
How old
8
is
years of
8?
age.
Okay.
150 pounds.
Wow.
Absolutely, and has one of the best temperaments ever.
She looks.
Which is very important.
She
for
looks like
therapy,
she's
though.
very happy here.
She made herself right at home, as you can see, huh? And she's looking at this little one going, come pet me, come pet me. Yeah, Morgan. Good girl.
How are you doing? Oh, how are you doing? Yes. What's your... What's it say? Newfie hugs are the best. Yes, Newfie hugs are the best.
Senator, I also wanted to point out this is one of the rooms, the living room, which is a new addition.
Right.
All of the furniture was donated by Lazy Boy.
Oh, okay.
And then one of the beautiful parts that we added to the new expansion was a TV room. Again, all the furniture was all donated. All of the internet, cable was donated by Comcast. And through a grant, we were able to get flat screen TVs throughout the whole house.
Wonderful.
So we are
very homey.
It is, and that was the beauty of it. Is we just absolutely needed to make this a home away from home.
Yeah, yeah.
As you know.
Well, that's what it's intended to be.
And with the expansion, we added another 15 bedrooms, an additional 20,000 square feet, because the original home was built in 1984. And it was only for 11 families. And it was only 11,000 square feet.
Right.
So now all of our rooms have 2 queen beds. And when we did this again, the expansion, Tempur-Pedic came in and donated all the mattresses, all the box springs. We have a local woman that donated her time and and created and made all of the window coverings. Oh, all right. All of this, again, was donated. And as you know, we had a $4.5 million capital campaign. 4.2 went right into the house and in the expansion. And the additional 300,000 is for the additional operation of the expansion, which is a big number. It blew us away. We had no idea that it was going to cost that much more for the additional 20,000. But we will be able to put home an additional 750 families a year. Oh, good. So we couldn't be more tickled with everything. Why don't we head out this way?
And how many stories? Is it 3 stories?
It is. We have a lower level which houses our administrative offices and 2 community rooms. The elevator, as a matter of fact, is a new addition.
Yeah, I don't believe there was one before.
There wasn't. And what we were finding out,
that's an expensive part of the...
We didn't realize how much we needed it. A lot of the new moms who have step restrictions just could not get up and down. Right. And, you know, you'd see husbands trying to carry them. We've only had just a handful of first floor rooms. And this has been just a godsend for us, being able to move foodstuffs around, etc. We have 2 community rooms, and the beauty of this is we offer these to the community. Oh, okay. We've had Penn State come in. We've had RN training from the medical center here. We've had the Girl Scouts. This is obviously where we hold our board meetings.
Maybe we'll ask to use it for a town meeting.
That would be fabulous.
Sometime in the fall. We usually have it at the library, but maybe
come on over.
Have it here one year.
I think we can make an arrangement for that. This is the other one.
Yeah, very nice.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
And free of charge. If the community needs it, we're here for them as always. And then we have the administrative offices down here. So now they finally have a nice, quiet, and very private area, because again, you know, you're talking about families, etc., and you want it to be secure. And then this is our pantry. All foods, all paper products, again, are donated. We have a wish list, which I will give to you at the end of the tour, that lists what we need on an ongoing basis, whether it's paper products, but we have so many large corporations like Coca-Cola and McDonald's that will give us the coffee and the sodas, and it's just, there's so much compassion and heartfelt need to give back that the community just jumps in like you just can't believe.
All very well organized.
Yes, and Ron Gerhardt, he's probably carrying or lugging product around right now as we're talking. They keep it And the foods are also, we also staff the family room. So the families that are staying up at the hospital and maybe not here will always have something to eat.
Oh, okay.
So they're able to just grab and go and eat. And so we house all of the food, we provide all of the food for the family room. So it's ongoing. We love those donations, as you can well imagine. I'm going to take you up to the second floor because I want to show you a couple other rooms. This is our room of faith, hope, and love. And you'll notice also as we're walking, each room has a plaque. And while we were going through the campaigns, a room could be adopted by an organization or by a family. So this is the room of faith, love, and hope. It's a quiet room.
Oh, yeah.
Quiet room for adults only. And a quick story. There was a woman, when I was volunteering last week, there was a woman who had been sitting bedside with her daughter for 12 days, would not leave her. She finally came into the Ronald McDonald House, and this poor child, it just broke my heart. I said, okay, we've got showers. Let's get you into a shower, get some food in you. You need to take care of you. And she said, okay, well, I gotta get back over. I said, the child's gonna be okay. It's in the best hands ever. I said, let me take you up to our quiet room. And I got her a pillow, and I got her in fact, the quilt is still here. And she just sprawled out. And I said, I will come back and get you in 45 minutes. You take care of you. And came up, got her, took her back downstairs. She said, I feel like a new person. She said, I feel like a new person. And that, bottom line, I think that's what we really provide to the families, is a chance to catch up on themselves. It's just probably the worst time in their lives, and they need to take care of themselves. Otherwise, they're not going to be any good to their child.
Right.
And then at the far end is our craft room. Hi. Is our craft room.
Oh, okay.
And because our Amish brethren have done so much for us, from hand-making furniture to maintaining the grounds to cooking foods for us, we've named this room in their honor, just as a thank you to say thank you for everything you've done for us. And it's the craft room, which is an appropriate room because so many beautiful
very nice
furniture, etc., is handmade by our Amish community, and we couldn't be more blessed to have them right here. Isn't it wonderful? And the kids come in, and we'll hold craft classes, and it just is another wonderful opportunity to make them feel at home and to get their minds, even the children's minds, off of what's happening to a little brother or sister.
Where does your artwork come from? I've been noticing it on the walls, and it's
Again,
very striking artwork.
it is. Actually, again, it's back to donations.
Okay.
It comes from furniture companies. It comes from people who've had it in their estate, and they've given it. So this is the West Wing, which is the 20,000 square foot expansion.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you turn around. We'll
All
go
right.
right through here, and this will probably look a little familiar.
This is the,
The East Wing.
don't want to call it the old wing, but the East Wing.
The East Wing, yes.
But
Now
this
the-
was renovated too, though,
yes,
wasn't it?
it was.
Yeah, 'cause
5 years ago.
Yeah.
And again, it was renovated. Again, the rooms could be adopted by a family or by an organization. And one of the very special rooms we love is the Milton Hershey School. The kids pooled all their money together so they could adopt, and they could buy the renovations for the room. Isn't that great? And you know, there's so many children that are learning the importance of being able to give back.
Oh, I remember these steps, yes.
Yes. And these are what poor new moms had to go up and down,
Yeah.
or the husbands had to carry the mom.
And this was like the main entrance down
Yes,
here.
it was. Great memory.
sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that the truth? And you're right. And so now what we've done is we've made this into a suite and it's 2 rooms that have an adjoining door.
Oh, okay.
For the bone marrow patients, cancer patients, who need to have the ability to be secluded from the rest. When their immune systems are compromised, they need to be able to cook their own foods, but also have a space that's large enough for themselves and not feel so cramped up. And if you remember, this was...
Yeah, this was the living room. And everything else, I think.
It caught it all. And then one of the wonderful parts you'll probably remember too was the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen was fabulous.
This is where all of the meal programs take place. This is where groups of kids or organizations will come in, and we probably have meals cooked every single night throughout the year. And
again, volunteers come in and do all the food preparation, right?
Food, time, all come in. Even children.
There were a number of them from the last time that were here. There were like 5 or 6 ladies that we interviewed who were doing food prep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they're usually all day long getting everything ready, because now that the house has increased to 35 rooms, you times that by 2 and sometimes 4, you're cooking anywhere from 70 to 100 people. And so the food is massive, but they come in here and they're singing and they're joyous. The best one was when the little Boy Scouts came in. Oh my gosh, we had 12 little boys in here, probably at the age of 10 or 11, and they were running around and they were cooking and they were doing the cookies. And I don't know who got more of the food, the kids with the cookies or the people at the end of the day.
Sure.
And then all of the furniture, which is beautiful, and it all matches having now the 2 kitchens.
You just had the one area. This
That's
is added.
correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. So again, from here, it's all brand new. But one of our board,
this,
one of our directors,
it's just like a mirror almost to that.
One of our directors donated all the furniture so that it would match. So this is all brand new again, Senator, as well as the playroom. And then I'm going to introduce you to Benjamin Farrar. He's going to talk to you about his precious little girl.
Okay.
The playroom is new. And it was all the creativity, the drawing, the furniture, the toys, was all donated by the Hershey Corporation.
Oh, yeah. Lots of room to...
And the beautiful part is the parents can sit out here, have a cup of coffee, and still watch the children.
Keep an eye on them, yeah.
Isn't it?
Fabulous.
We love this. Absolutely love it.
There's Hershey Park.
It is, yeah. Benjamin, this is Senator.
Hi, Benjamin. How are you?
Senator.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So tell us what brings you here.
Well, my daughter, my first child, Theodora, was born 5 weeks ago here at Penn State Hershey.
Okay.
She was born a little over 2 months early, so she was just at 29 weeks gestation. So she was very tiny, but she was doing well. She was a little over 3 pounds when she was born, lost a little bit of weight, and the first couple of weeks were really rough for her. But after that, she just kind of skyrocketed, and she's gaining weight really fast. And she's been here 5 weeks now, and probably she has got another couple of weeks to go before they're ready to let her go home and have her kind of be on her own and take food and you know, trust her to breathe all the time. It's all that stuff that is usually developed in the womb that now she has to do kind of on her own outside. You know, but they have an amazing staff and amazing doctors at Penn State. We really can't imagine her being cared for anyplace else. Well, other than home, but she's not ready for being at home quite yet. And really, there would have been no way for us to spend time with her, you know, this very valuable time. Because at first we felt like we're not really quite parents yet, you know, it's like we're kind of sharing the responsibilities of parenthood. But the more we can be there, especially the more my wife can be there, the much better she feels about it.
So you've been living here for how long?
5 weeks.
5 weeks now, and probably another few weeks to go.
Probably another couple weeks to go. They don't want to promise anything because there are lots of different cues. She has to gain enough weight. She has to be able to eat on her own. All that kind of stuff that normal newborns can kind of do right away. She's still developing, and she has to have enough energy to heat herself, to stay warm enough, to be able to eat when she needs to eat, to be able to tell us she needs to eat as well. So all those things she's developing, and the doctors are watching her very closely, and we feel like we're very integrated into the process because we can be here, and we can be here 3 or 4 or 5 times a day to go visit her, rather than an hour away in Carlisle.
Is that where I was going to ask you where you're from? So,
yeah. Well, we just moved to Carlisle a year ago from New York City, so we've been here a year, just about, and Teddy was born 5 weeks ago. For the last 5 weeks, we've pretty much been, this has been our home base.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's, I mean, you're new to the territory, but we really are blessed having the medical center and then all the attendant accoutrements like the Ronald McDonald House here in central Pennsylvania.
Absolutely, it's incredibly convenient. We can just focus on our daughter, which is great, because the people come here and cook food all the time. Even when we can't be here for meals, there's always food in the fridges for us, so we don't have to worry about getting all that stuff together. We don't have to worry about grocery shopping. We don't have to worry about all of that stuff. It's all right there, and we can just focus on what's important right now.
Oh, well, that's critical when you're a parent. I know my wife and I went through something similar a couple of years ago. Not with a newborn, but actually a 33-year-old daughter had a stroke almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But she got terrific care over here, and just wouldn't have gone anywhere else.
No, it's amazing stuff. And even coming from New York City, we couldn't imagine being at NYU or anything like that.
Yeah.
This is really just perfect. It's actually a beautiful environment too.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Emotionally is very helpful as well.
It keeps your spirits up.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Well, God bless you, and best wishes.
Thank you so much, Senator.
I'm sure everything will work out fine.
Thank you very much.
You'll be back in Carlisle and as a family
yeah, we're
in no
looking
time.
forward to all being home together.
Good. Take care.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. Senator, you're going to love this gentleman as well. This is Peter Thornburg.
Oh, hi, Peter. You looked familiar coming down the hall there, and I thought, I know that guy, and I couldn't remember where, but good to see you.
Peter is one of our volunteers, and he brings in tabs by the millions.
How's your mom and dad? Good? Okay. I see your brother John every once in a while. I guess he's still out in Pittsburgh, or did he move to Philadelphia? He's in... Okay, all right. But yeah, I remember every once in a while I'd see you waiting for the bus in Harrisburg when your dad was the governor. You'd be waiting for the bus to go to work, I think. But, well, good to see you. So you're volunteering here.
And he collects more tabs than anybody.
Okay.
And he has them from all over the country.
Wow.
He bring them to him for birthday presents.
Good.
And he has a big supply that he's delivering today.
Great.
Remember you told me once that you wanted to help sick kids? Because remember you told me that you wanted to help sick kids? And Peter was a sick kid when he was a little boy.
Yeah.
And he remembers. And he helps a lot of sick kids with his wonderful collections. And every birthday celebrated with tabs and more tabs.
I think I remember we talked about his tab collection at one point in time years ago, because he's been doing this
years.
Decades, probably.
And Peter also got the Humanitarian of the Year Award from the United Way.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations.
With the Ronald McDonald House and the tab collections. And that was about 3 years ago.
Great. Wonderful.
We're very proud of him.
Well, it's good to see you again. Good to see you. Tell Mom and Dad I said hello when you see them.
I'm calling them.
Okay.
Senator
Hi, Jeff Piccola.
Nice to meet you.
And your name is?
Matthew Klingerman.
Matthew, nice to meet you.
Lovely wife, Michelle.
Michelle and Matthew. M&M, all right. And where are you from?
Frackville.
Frackville, up in the coal regions. Yeah, my dad was from Hazleton, so I know that territory a little bit.
That's where I'm from.
Hazleton? Okay, great. So what brings you to Ronald McDonald House?
Our newborn baby on May 9th, as soon as he was born, just had a rapid chest beat. So he was born with pneumonia.
Oh, okay.
It turned into pulmonary hypertension. So we got life flighted from Lehigh Valley down here to Hershey.
Is that where he was born, in Lehigh?
Yeah,
okay. And they felt Hershey could take care of him better.
Yeah,
Hershey saves him.
Yeah.
So you've been here since middle of May, May 9th. What do you think of this place here?
It's a saving grace.
Yeah.
We truly almost lost him.
Uh-huh.
And there was no way we were leaving, so financially it saved us because we would have already racked up $20,000 in bills just for a hotel.
It's been nice to have a resting place here, though. It's just to have your belongings in a room so you can go over there, because we were living out of our car for the first couple of days. Yeah. It was rough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Everybody here has been great. Volunteers.
That's great.
House staff. It's been
Just
very
the
nice.
people, too.
Yeah.
Because everybody's in the same boat.
Yep.
So you develop a rapport.
Yeah, it gives you some support.
This is our check-in area.
Hi.
Chicky Bear.
Hi, Chicky
Senator
Bear.
Piccola.
Didn't we meet the last time? Yes. I'd have never forgotten that name.
He's not the best.
Yes, you were like the boss volunteer back then. I guess you still are.
I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
23
Yeah, you were like had the record.
Just about. Just about the record.
Well, good to see.
Yeah.
It looks like you got a promotion.
Oh, I know now.
You got your own desk and yeah.
So I get to see people as they come in.
Okay.
You know, open the door. And
well, I'm glad you decided to not hang it up and continue to work.
Well, I said to them, maybe you should get somebody else. I said, he's not going to forget the name Chicky.
No, as I recall, we met in the kitchen the last time, I think, and I remember there were 3 or 4 of you long-term volunteers that we talked to back then.
Yeah.
So
isn't it beautiful?
Oh, this is. I mean,
had you seen it before?
The expansion? No, other than to drive by, no.
Oh, I just think it's absolutely.
No, we thought we'd do a what do you call it, a sequel to our first show.
Is this like, do we get to see like a 1 or 2, you know, like Shrek 1?
Yeah, this will be Ronald McDonald House 2.
Okay,
starring Chicky.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful place.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And obviously you'll notice all of the bricks.
Yes.
That was another brick program, which was a wonderful opportunity for people to donate. Each size represented a different size donation. All of our park benches, again, were donated. The flag, the garden area, which is very special. You'll see some of the plaques there. Plants, thyme, all donated by our Hershey Gardens, Hershey Nursery. We had the chief horticulturalist from the Hershey Gardens come in and plan all of our gardens, and obviously this is our first year to get it going.
Yeah, that's always the roughest, and see what survives and what doesn't.
Work in progress, but it will be magnificent once we have it completed. But I think the beauty of the house and how they were able to join the east and the west wing and make it look continuous.
Yeah, it looks like it was all built at one time.
Was an incredible, I think, an architectural feat that I know the color of the bricks and the roof line and all of it just was magnificently done. We couldn't be more proud.
Thank you for watching this month's show. Next month, we're going to go across the street to the Milton S. Hershey Children's Hospital, and we're going to meet some of the kids and the doctors and the nurses that care for them and whose families are able to use the facility here at the Ronald McDonald House. Thanks so much for watching. If you need any additional information, it will be on the screen that shortly follows. And Ronald, thank you for all your hard work.
Disabled citizens may request a transcript of this program by calling area code 717-787-6725 or 1-800-364-1581 TTY.